this video, we are going to explain our assessment project that we applied in the Fundación Educativa Milton Nazareno. Natasha, Laura, and my person Estela try to show you all the steps that we follow to apply this project.
Okay, to start this project, the objective was identify the assessment process of the teacher to improve the English learning process. To achieve this objective, we have to know what is assessment. Assessment is a process that takes place in day-to-day lessons to improve the learning process.
After the introduction, we have to observe the content. The name of the school is Fundación Educativa Milton Nazareno. It is located in Torices neighborhood with a population of 1 and 2 social strata. It is a 2-story building with 12 classrooms. This institution is only primary level, since pre-kinder until 5th, but 4th and 5th are in the afternoon. This institution receives children with special needs, but this is not an specialty of the school. This institution is well structured and comfortable. It is a Christian institution, and for this reason, the mission and vision is about integral formation of the students. The principle is God's love in their life. On the other hand, this institution is not a bilingual school and only has 2 hours in the week in each grade, and preschool has 1 hour each week. This school does not have any special book, and English is not very important. The school has technology available and has a lot of audiovisual help to improve the learning process. But the impact of the English learning process is not enough just because the time of the classes. We observe the 3rd grade, the classroom has 22 students between 8 and 10 years old. There are 11 girls and 11 boys.
Now, we are going to show you the procedure that we follow to design the formal and informal tests in order to improve the assessment process.
So, we was observed 2 classes. As usual, the students start to sing the song Hello Teacher when the teacher arrives to the classroom. Then, teacher asks the student how do you say in English, abrir la puerta, sentarse, ponerse de pie, ir al baño, among others. After that, teacher made a review of the last class. Later, teacher said the student will repeat the quiz if they fail. Next, teacher checked the quizzes and then she told one by one what grade they obtained in the quizzes. She gave them a feedback depending on the grade. Then, the teacher told 3 new commands such as listen, raise your hand, and close the book. She said them and the student had to repeat it. Meanwhile, teacher showed them a video about the topic. Before finishing the class, the teacher said the commands and the students had to make them in. Finally, the teacher wrote in the board a homework about the topic explained before, and then she said goodbye with the song by the students.
This formal test with 3 questions. In the first question, the students have to write the commands that they observe in the picture. Then they have to find these commands in the letter also. And finally, they have to write 3 commands that their mothers taught in their houses. This formal test was designed taking into account the 5 principles: practicality, reliability, validity, authenticity, and watchback. This test is practical, it's not expensive, and this test has 3 easy questions. The students didn't need a lot of time to do it. This test is designed with a clear vocabulary. It was created to evaluate just the topics that the teacher explained in the class. And we use pictures in the real life and some things that happen in the real life of the students. Finally, we could design this test in order to observe the effects that have the teaching process in the students. At the end of the activity, the students receive a grade, the grade that they obtained in this test.
Informal tests require only a short period of time. In this activity, the students have to make group of 4 people, and we are going to give a piece of paper in which they have to draw the commands that we will say in each group. After that, we are going to show the commands that they draw, and the student has to say what command is. The student will not receive a grade at the end of the class. They are going to receive a feedback through comments about weakness and strength. This activity is formative assessment because we want to evaluate the students' growth in their skill and competence. The skills in these activities are listening and speaking.
Okay, in order to show you the results that the students obtain in a clear way, we designed 2 scales. In the first scale, we can observe the grade that each student obtained. We can see that the 40% obtain 10 grade, the 20% obtain a grade, the 20% too obtain 7 and 6 grade. The 15% obtain 4 grade, and the 5% obtain 3rd grade. In the other scale, we design this in a general way. We can observe that 12 students obtain an excellent grade, is the 10 to 8. The other students obtain an average grade, only 4 students. And finally, the rest of the students fail the test, only 4 students. The students that obtain an excellent grade feel happy. The students that obtain an average grade feel comfortable, but they say that they can practice more to give better results. And the students that fail the test feel sad, but we say that they can improve their learning skills. After living this experience and observe the results that the students show that most of the students obtain an excellent grade, we felt happy, and we think that was a meaningful experience. We can observe the results that the students obtain in this poster and the experience that we live in this moment.